What would Earth be like without the sun? Have you ever wondered? What would Earth be like if we are not getting the sun? What would happen to Earth if the sun suddenly disappeared? And how long could humans survive on Earth if the sun went out? What you're supposed to do now, guys, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials like this. So guys, we all know the relevance and the importance of the sun to everyone. The sun plays a vital factor to everyone's life and nature and everything around us. So it has great importance in the formation of the geology. It has great importance to our lives and also plants and animals living on Earth. So guys, in the morning the sunshine warms our faces, and therefore nothing quite like sun rays to brighten our days and you get started off. So guys, we humans tend to really enjoy the sun, whether playing on the sandy beach in the middle of the summer or soaking the rays by the side of the pool. So we love the warmth from the sun that it provides, and even as season changes, the temperatures may drop, guys, and a ray of sunshine on also wintry days can warm the heat, causing the great factor for the sun to be in our lives. So guys, have you ever wondered how important is the sun to us exactly? According to how you get any experience, just get down to our comment section and you tell us how important is the sun to your side. So guys, the sun is a star and it is the center of our solar system. Everything in our solar system revolves around the sun. So it's impossible, guys, to understand the fully or how crucial the sun is to our life on Earth and the very existence of all planets around us. So guys, the sun's immense mass draws all the other planets in the solar system towards it. So guys, the sun is found in the center of all other planets rounding in the solar system. So guys, since all the other planets are moving very fast through the space, as you're watching in the video, the sun's presence keeps them moving around itself. So guys, if the sun were to suddenly disappear, Earth and other planets would retain their forward motion, effectively flying off into outer space in the straight line. No one has any idea what would happen if this occurs when the sun disappears. So what's certain though is it that the earthlings would be soon lost in the space. Of course, without sun, none of us would exist in the first place, guys. So for the scientists who have done studies and studied the origin of the life on Earth, and the Earth point to Earth's perfect positioning with regard to its distance from the sun as a main factor in creating the condition that allows life to exist on Earth. So guys, what would happen to life if the sun suddenly went out? Because light from the sun takes 8.5 minutes to reach the Earth, we wouldn't notice immediately, guys. If the sun suddenly went out for 9 minutes, we would find ourselves in complete darkness if the sun goes out for only 9 minutes. So guys, if it was already dark in our side or on our side of the world, we would notice the moon suddenly disappear as well. As of why, guys, the moon does not produce light, okay? So we only see the moon because the sunlight reflects off of it. As the sunlight that was illuminating the moon disappears, so that's when we would see the moon. The same way goes to many of other celestial bodies in the sky, such as planets, which we see only because the sun reflected the light. Without the sun's warmth, Earth would quickly become a much colder place than any place, guys, you may ever know. Fortunately, Earth retains heat fairly well, so humans wouldn't freeze instantly in some regions of the world. Life would get much difficult immediately though. However, no one can know for sure what exactly would happen. For the scientists, guys, have tried to estimate that the average global surface temperature would drop below to 0 degrees Fahrenheit within a week or so. You've probably understood that without such temperatures during the cold winter months before, it will create a big deal and an outage in this world. So guys, the problem is that the temperature would continue to drop steadily within a year. The average global surface temperatures could dip below negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and by this time, or by that time, the top layers of the oceans of the world would have frozen. Although the frozen top layers of the oceans would insulate the deep waters below, keeping them liquid for hundreds and thousands of years, they would eventually freeze Earth as Earth moved toward a stable average global surface temperature of about negative 400 degrees Fahrenheit. At that point, the atmosphere would have also frozen and fallen to the Earth, leaving anyone left alive exposed to the harsh cosmic radiation that travels through the sun rays, guys. So while some humans may be able to survive on the sunless Earth for several days or months or even years, but life without a sun would eventually prove to be impossible to maintain on Earth. So guys, our biggest question is, shall humans survive if we don't have enough sun, or if we don't get access to the sunlight, or if the sun disappears? So the question is back to you people, because it is just imagined by the scientists that a normal human can only spend several days or even months depending, but without sun we would eventually be nowhere. So guys, at this point we must agree that the research from the scientists, geologists, climatologists and field researchers, they came up to conclusions saying that without sun rays, all the photosynthesis on Earth would stop. Guys, we all know about the photosynthesis, which is a process that makes food in plant, and it is purely supported by the sunlight. So guys, all plants would die, and eventually all animals that rely on these plants for food, including us humans, would die too. So it is believed that some inventive humans may be able to survive on a sunless Earth for only several days or maybe months or even years, as discussed earlier, guys. But the truth or the fact is that, guys, we all have to agree that that life without the sun would eventually prove to be impossible to maintain or to sustain. I've been Teacher Andrew. Like, share, follow our page at Teacher Andrew Geography. I'll see you guys in our next tutorial.